Hello, and welcome back to N Raghav TV for yet another video. This video will be talking about FC Barcelona, the mid-season review, or shall we call it the mid-season crisis. So let's jump right into it. So we sit 7 points off the top of La Liga, 19 games done, and it's been a mixed bag for us because we started off the season very well. Final victory against Real Betis, the final victory against Real Antwerp. It was looking all good. We signed Felix and Cancelo, but on loan. We signed the Busquets replacement, Oriol Romeo, and it's been a tough season so far for us because lot of things happening right now. We need to fix up quick if we want to finish the season on a good note. So I feel it's a very good time to look back at what has happened so far and look at how could we possibly fix these things. So let's start from the defense and the goalkeeper. So immediately standout performers being Araujo, Christensen, and then Cancelo in a few games. Attacking wise, definitely one of our best players this season. But defense again questionable. Araujo, beast of a player at centre back again. But please fix up on your injuries. Don't get injured very frequently. And then Alejandro Balde, very poor this season for his standards. Showed a lot of promise last season, but he's been relatively poor this season. Kunde had a few good run of games at the beginning of the season, but then again fell off since that injury. He that since that injury he's become very error prone as well. So he needs to improve. Ter Stegen injury right now. So Iñaki Peña is our starting keeper. He had a first few decent. He was absolutely shocking in the first game, but since then he had a few decent games. But again, not the same level as Ter Stegen. The gap is very visibly clear. So hopefully Ter Stegen comes back soon. Hopefully by the at the Napoli knockout games. Let's move to our midfield. And midfield has been just two words for me: inconsistent and injury hit. Pedri out every few months, he gets an injury, he's out for a few weeks and few months. And then Gavi, such an unfortunate injury for Gavi, tearing his ACL in the in the when he was in international duty for Spain. He is a big miss in our midfield, and I'll come back to that point in a few moments. Frankie De Jong, miles ahead, the best player for us in midfield, definitely, and possibly one of the best players for us this season. Absolute beaut in midfield, Frankie De Jong. Oriel Romeo, so mid. He was brought in to be the heir to Busquets, but we all know such a mid player. He can do the job here and there, few games, but not the quality that we expect a Barcelona CDM to be, and we don't have the money to. So again, I mean, just use Casado, man. Don't use for Oriel Romeo game in and game out. So we've changed that for the past few months, which is a good sign. But again, I'll talk about those things in a moment. Then comes our attack. Mr. Polish striker. I'm not even going to, come to him. 15 big chances missed this season. Half the player that he was last season. Absolutely poor show this season. Rafinha, decent again, but not up to the level we need him to be performing. Ferran Torres has stepped up this season. 7 goals and 3 assists this season. And then, João Felix again, very, average performance. He's shown glimpses of his talent here and there, in few games providing those clutch goals, but again needs to improve a lot. Um, let's talk about this crisis because let's start with level with our attacking threat first of all, because I feel since last season our attack quality has dropped drastically, and I'm not even kidding. A 16-year-old Lamine Yamal is Barcelona's best attacking player. Let me repeat: 16-year-old Lamine Yamal is FC Barcelona's best attacking threat. That says a lot about our attack this season. Lewandowski has been missing chances left, right, and center. His overall game has been shaky as well. But thankfully, Victor Roque comes in and he showed glimpses of what he can do against Las Palmas. Looked a very threatening player in that attacking third. And let's come to the midfield then. The thing is, Frankie de Jong, Pedri, Gundogan, all very kind of a similar profile of players. We need, that difference maker in our midfield, and that was Gavi. Because earlier in the season, why do you think it looked like Oriel Romeo was playing good? Because of the defensive cover given by Gavi. He was absolutely putting his heart and soul on the pitch, running up and down, covering up for the defensive side of the game and giving his absolute best. Now that we don't have a Gavi in our midfield, we look so open and so vulnerable in midfield. And we've conceded so many goals in transition this season. Losing out the ball in midfield and then 1v1s with our defense and we concede. Other than that, let's come to our manager, Mr. Javi Hernandez. Javi, see, a lot of people are talking about Xavi. I would say that's a little bit premature in my opinion, because I would still give him this entire season. Let's see what he does in the second half of the season. But Xavi needs to get the best of the squad that he has. He can't complain about not having a CDM or not having money to buy the players that he needs, because we can't. We simply can't make signings. So all he can do is rely upon these La Masia players, get the best out of the squad that he has right now, make tactics, make changes according to our squad, and please, for heaven's sake, bench Lewandowski. Please, it is apparent from every single Barcelona fan right now. Please bench Lewandowski. Xavi's in-game management has also been very, very poor, so he's needs to be criticized on these points. But I will still give him the benefit of doubt till the end of the season to prove it. Right now, we're in the knockout stages in the round of 16 against Napoli, and 7 points off the top of the table, and a Copa del Rey and Super Copa yet to come. What would be your definition of a successful season this year, considering how the position we are in right now? Do you think that Barcelona winning the La Liga is still a realistic target for Xavi? A deep run in the Champions League, maybe, just maybe? Or would you be satisfied if we just win a trophy this season? So do let me know down in the comment section below, and we'll be making more videos as and when topics and interesting stuff come about. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.